Yo, what is going on, guys? And before I get into the video, I just wanted to let you know that we are 4 subscribers away from 100 subs, and at 100 subscribers I am doing a free commission to one of you lucky winners. So comment down below, sub, do all that jazz, and we will pick a winner soon enough. Yo guys, I wanted to do a different sort of video today. I wanted to do a little bit of a story time. A weird experience happened to me a few months ago with my neighbor, and I thought I'd just share it with the class. So stick along for the ride because it gets really weird. I work around like 9 to 5 and to 6 or so. It changes depending on the day. So I get home pretty late sometimes, and I have to do my laundry usually at night. I noticed that my bed sheets and my pillows needed to get cleaned, and I haven't done that in a little bit. So I was like, oh, okay. Let me go clean my pillow. I haven't done that in a while. And I live in a house with 2 roommates. Both of them are my close friends. And then we have a downstairs neighbor. We live in a house. And the downstairs neighbor, we don't really interact with, but he's pretty chill. I have to go downstairs to do the laundry. So it's connected like pretty much to his room. I go in and I put my pillow in the washer. I'm not really 100% sure if you're supposed to do that, but you know what? I did it because I'm a beast. And I go and do my art for the day. That's usually what I do. And I come back later, put it in the dryer. Okay, this is super good, super chill, like getting clean. I set a timer and I do a little bit more art and my other stuff. Then my timer goes off. It's around like, I don't know, like 8:30, 9 by this point. And I go downstairs. I walk down the stairs and I notice that the dryer door is open. I'm like, huh, I'm pretty forgetful sometimes. So I was like, oh, maybe I just left it open and completely forgot it. And I'm going to have to stay up a little bit later to do my pillow. Nope, it's open and my pillow is missing. Okay, maybe I left it upstairs. So I run up the stairs really fast just to see, because now I'm like, oh man, I really gotta wash this thing. It's gonna take me forever to go to bed and get ready for work tomorrow. And I run up the stairs, I go to my room, and the pillow is not there. And I don't look at my phone when I do art and other things because I find it very distracting. And I noticed that I got a text message from an unknown number. It reads, "Hey, Civil, I took your pillow and I'm going to return it to you tomorrow." I was like, what? Who is this? Is this my neighbor? I go down the stairs again and there's actually a note left on the dryer. I read it and it says, again, "I took your pillow. It was a little bit loud and I wanted to inspect things, and I see that it hasn't dried enough. So I'm going to battle with it tonight and I'll let you know in the morning how it goes." And I was like, what? What do I do? I'm really confused at this point. I don't really like people touching my stuff. And I was like, this is a little odd. So I knock on his door. No answer. I knock on it a bit louder. No answer. I'm sitting there knocking for the next like 5 minutes and nothing's happening. So I kind of give up because I don't want to be a super nuisance. I don't know. I'll figure something out. So I go back in my room and it's time for bed. And I'm gonna be honest, I only had the one pillow. So now I have to sleep with no pillow that night. It sucked. It was a really bad sleep. And I woke up the next day, went downstairs, so I was like, okay, surely he's done, whatever. I'm just gonna ignore this. Just grab my pillow and go. He's surely left it. There's a new note. Oh no. I go and read it, and it says, "Hey, Civil, I was doing battle with your pillow all night, and it's still not dry. I suggest you buy a new one. Thanks." And I'm just like in disbelief at this point. Why is he still drying my pillow? I never asked him to. I just want it back at this point. And then he tried to humble me by saying to get a new one. I don't know what to do. And he's gone for work in the morning. He leaves really early, so his truck is gone. So now I just don't have a pillow at all. I go to work, I do my thing, and I just say, okay, he told me to get a new pillow. This seems like a headache. I'm not sleeping without a pillow again. I don't know if I'm gonna meet him or what, if he's gonna be gone for the day. So I just go and I buy like a really cheap whatever pillow. I come back home and I actually do see his truck is in the driveway. I'm like, okay, I just need to go grab my pillow and be done with this. This is super weird at this point. I'm kind of freaked out. So I go downstairs and knock on his door. He opens it up with a huge smile. And at this point, I'm like, what? And he says, come on in. Come on in. And I was like, oh, all right. I've interacted with this guy maybe like 3 or 4 times. I've lived in this house for quite a long time. He has too. But honestly, like, we kind of just do our own things. Like, he's chill, but I don't really like talk to him that much. Like, he's in the downstairs, on the top floor. Not really anything we interact with. So I've talked to this guy like only a few times, and he brings me into this closet in his room. He's just talking to me about how hard he's been trying and that it's not been drying fast enough. And he's like, check out this setup. And I was like, all right. And I come into the closet, and he has this like shrine of like just boxes on boxes with my pillow on top and a dehumidifier just blowing at it. He's like, oh man, you should check out this setup. I've been working on this all night. I was like, all right, is this dope or what? And I was like, yeah, man. I didn't know what to say. I was like, can I just get my pillow back? Thanks for doing that, I guess. I have friends that are kind of like this, where they'll do odd things. I know his heart is in the right place, so I didn't want to like start anything. Like, he generally wanted to help me, and that's fine. It's just, honestly, I was a little freaked out. And he was like, oh, yeah, sure. Like, his vibe kind of changed a little bit, but honestly, I just kind of wanted the pillow. I took it. It was super damp on the backside because he was dehumidifying it with the pillow down on one side and up on the other. So it's going to be super wet on one side. So I was super confused as to why he even did this in the first place and not just put it in the dryer. I just grabbed it. It was going to become moldy at this point, so I just had to throw it out. This was a super weird experience for me. And honestly, since then, I have interacted with this guy maybe once. He kind of just gives me like weird looks now. And I do the same, because I think he knows that I know that I'm like weirded out by this. So yeah, that is the story of when my pillow got stolen. Super weird. I don't know why he did it at all. I never asked him to, never interacted with him, like outside of like a few times, like super small conversations. So let me know, guys, if you enjoy this kind of content or this style of video. I have a lot of other weird and interesting stories. So if you're interested, I'll do more and talk about more over my art. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.